we are asked to find the area, like in this problem, we have to start with the interval. And the interval between 2 and 10, with 4 subintervals, will have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 4, 6, 8. Because the width of each interval is the same, so the width is 2. And we're asked to find the area, the approximate area, using the leftmost point. Area left with 4 subintervals. This will be delta x, which is the same width of the interval. That's, in our case, 2. Multiplied by the sum of f of xi, which is the limit of the Riemann sum, basically. But in this case, we're not going to use the limit. So this will be 2 multiplied by f of 2 plus f of 4 plus f of 6 plus f of 8. What I recommend to calculate this to be as exact as possible, I recommend put those in a list. So clear if you have anything in your list, or not clear, move on to other lists. But I had something that I could get rid of. So in list L1, I put 2, 4, 6, 8. So 2, 4, 6, 8. In list L2, I highlight the top of the list, and I will put in 2 and multiplied by the function, which is this, 0.01 multiplied by list L1 to power 4, because that's where x's are, minus 1.44 multiplied by list L1 squared. That's where x is. And plus 60. Close the parenthesis, and when you press enter, you get all these answers in a blink. Then go to second and quit, and go to stats and run a one variable stats in calculations on list L2, of course. And I calculate, and it gives me the sum. And it's done. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to approximate. So the sum is 247.68. That's the easiest thing to do. Because if you plug in those numbers one by one in the function, it will take like some time. I don't want to say forever because there are only 4. But you may round something up and you may not get the exact answer. So I recommend that sequence. Putting it in a list, put the x values in the list, then create in list L2, create the entire function, 2 times all these. So 2 times f of 2, 2 times f of 4, 2 times f of 6, 2 times f of 8. And then on list L2, you run a one calc stats. And it gives you the sum. And this is it. Not the first one, that's the mean. Not the sum of x squared, but just the sum of x. So it's adding them, all those 4 up that you have in list L2. And that's the fastest way, I think. If you find a faster way, please teach me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anything else? Other questions? Anything else? Yes? Anything else? Do you have anything else for me? Would you like to do anything else?